That's his wife. Even though I'm closer to Brian, I've actually known her for longer. In fact, it was through her that I met him. She was my sister's friend in college, and that's how we met. Although, back then it was more of a relationship where you both just know the other exists and that's it. Mary's a psychiatrist, and you could tell that it was her words coming out of Brian's mouth. We went to my house first and picked up some stuff, and then went out to his. It was just the two of them at home. Normally, Mary's sister lives with them, but she was out for the week. The first couple of hours were quite fun. We talked about stuff, work, movies, life, all that. Then we had dinner, and after that, got serious. We were sitting on the couch when she told me about it. The sleep paralysis demon. That's what I saw. Apparently, it happens to a lot of people. You wake up when your brain is still in the sleep mode and you can't move your body, and it comes with an added special bonus of a demon that traumatizes you. Why did it happen to me? Turns out a messed up sleep schedule and loads of caffeine before sleep is not a good idea. And she also said that what happened 5 months ago might have something to do with this, but Brian quickly changed the conversation when he saw me getting uncomfortable. All I got for treatment was a piece of advice: sleep better. Brian told me that I have been going too hard at work these days and that I should take it easy. I do take it easy. It's just that living alone, you don't have a whole lot to do. And once you actually have are working on something, it gets interesting, and you want it to end as soon as you can. After that, we talked some more, and before we knew it, the small needle on the clock was closing on the top. They told me to rest and sleep, and I was given the room Mary's sister had been living in. The next day was a holiday, thankfully, so I didn't have to worry about waking up early. Brian told me the same, and then we said our goodnights and all. They went to their room, and I told them I'd do the same after a visit to the bathroom. I was so sleepy. My eyelids felt heavy at that point. Well, being I thought the whole thing I thought about the whole thing and felt thankful for having friends like them. Not a lot of people would do so much these days, and I was also relieved that the whole ghost thing was figured out. Although, I was still scared that she'll come again tonight. At least this time I know she's not real and just my imagination. Now all that's left for me to do was to go to bed and sleep till the next afternoon, hopefully. After I came out of the bathroom, Brian and Mary had already locked their bedroom door. I picked up my phone from the couch and headed to my room. As I opened the door, I noticed a big poster on the wall. It looked like an Asian band or something. I don't know, I didn't really care. I just wanted to sleep. I threw my phone on the bed and was just about to lock the door when I saw something from the corner of my eye. She was sitting on a chair against the wall. My heart skipped a beat, but I didn't. I immediately turned around and left the room. My mind was blank and I didn't know what to do. So I just sat on the couch with my feet up on it. The floor was cold, and it just felt safer that way. In the hurry of getting out of there, I had left the door open. I was waiting for her to come out at any second now. I considered knocking on Brian's door, but I was too scared even for that. I thought if she hadn't seen me, maybe. But if I knock on the door, she'll hear me for sure. Maybe I should just go and slowly close that door. But what if she's waiting for me to do just that? I couldn't call them either, as I'd just left my phone inside. After a few minutes of panicking and living in absolute dread, I decided to close the room. After that, I could think about waking up Brian and Mary. I looked at the half-open door, and then I looked at the clock. It was 12:30, and the night had just begun. I tried to control my breathing so that I didn't make a sound. After assuring myself that it was the best thing to do for 15 minutes, I finally built up enough courage to do it. I closed my eyes and told myself that I could do it. I just had to take a few steps and close the door. That would be it. I looked at the clock one last time and went for it. Just as my feet touched the floor, I saw the door slowly opening. My heart started racing again, and I didn't know what to
Has
do.
silenced her cheap.
Okay. I didn't know anything what to do. My body moved on its own as quickly as I could, and I got back on the couch, laid down, and pretended to sleep. With my half-closed eyes, I saw the tall woman slowly walk out of the room. She was walking right towards me. My breathing had gone up again, and I couldn't control it anymore. I tried closing my eyes for a bit, but not knowing what was going on was even scarier. When I half opened my eyes again, she was a lot closer. She sat down on the adjacent couch for the first time, and I looked at her face. I wasn't asleep. I wasn't paralyzed, and she was no demon. For the first time in 5 months, I looked at my wife's face. Her pale skin, her big eyes, and the freckles around her nose. Strangely, I felt at ease looking at her, but then I realized why she was there. Her head was slightly tilted, and her eyes solely focused on my face. That look on her face, I know what it was. She was waiting. She stayed there looking at me for the whole night. And then at some point she moved. She got up and stood beside me. I tried to keep my breathing calm as she touched my face with her soft hand. She traced it with her fingers from the head to my chin.
Wind whispers soft through the grass.
And then she left.
The field mice,
she went back to the same room she had come from.
38 minutes already.
A little after
Jesus
that,
Christ, what the
Mary came out of her room and saw me sleeping on the couch. In the morning, I just told them
all
that I
the
fell
kids
asleep
from
watching TV.
daycare are in dreamland.
Even for them,
the
it'd
froggy
be too much
has made
if I
his
told them what
last
actually
leap.
happened. They would surely start
You
thinking
can't
I'd
go
gone
to the
crazy.
bathroom. You know where you can
I
go?
thanked them for everything and left
The
early.
fuck to sleep.
We had been married for 11 years when my
The
wife
owls
died
fly
5
forth
months ago.
Through the
Wendy's didn't start the chicken war.
What in the world is that?
Sorry, an advertisement started the play.
An advertisement for what and where? What are you broadcasting?
In the background.
Are you
I was
picking up
playing-
radio waves? Like, what are
In
you
the-
doing?
Remember when I said I have an audio mixer and I can kind of force you guys to listen to whatever I need to?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had Samuel L. Jackson's "Go the Fuck to Sleep" playing in the background.
Oh my god.
It's just like very, very subtle.
Did I
We'll
turn
go-
on my camera? No. Okay. Thought I
We'll start from where that was all starting.
Oh my god.
I was gonna do a jump scare, but I don't want to be that mean.
No.
Alright,
I was really into it, so you would have scared the shit out of me.
You know, it's like, that's just kind of a dick move. So.
here we go. She stayed there looking at me the whole night. And then at some point she moved. She got up and stood beside me, and I tried to keep my breathing calm as she touched my face with her soft hand. She traced it with her fingers from the head to my chin, and then she left. She went back to the same room she had come from. And a little after that, Mary came out of her room and saw me sleeping on the couch. In the morning, I just told them that I fell asleep watching TV. Even for them, it would be too much if I told them what actually happened. They would surely just start thinking that I was crazy. I thanked them for everything and I left early. We had been married for 11 years when my wife died 5 months ago. It was the night after our anniversary when she died in her sleep. Everything makes sense now. I know why she's here. I just don't know what to do about it. I've been awake for 3 days now. I don't know if I can go any longer. Caffeine doesn't work anymore and I'm already feeling sleepy. My head feels heavy and my whole body hurts. I have to sleep. But I know she'll be there again and I know she'll be waiting. I can't sleep. I must not sleep. The moment I fall asleep, she's gonna do it. She's going to kill me in my sleep. Just like I killed her. That's it.
But I wanted him to die.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm sorry that they didn't write his death into the scenario.
I had to mute myself because I kind of giggled a little too much.
Well, I mean, I kind of figured that, Samuel L. Jackson's voice would be playing through everyone's head at that point
freaking
because of a
Wendy's
certain
got me.
someone.
The Wendy's got me.
I had to fucking. I thought that was me. That's why I started giggling because I was like, wait, did I set something off?
Right,
It
it's
was
just
the
like
Wendy's. The Wendy's got me. I was out.
I'm just sitting here and I just hear that playing and I'm like, oh my god, here we go.
You knew something was coming up.
I knew, and I fucking knew it too. But I was just like, Brendan, the story.
It's too good. I
I played
had
it
to stop
louder and louder. I was like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me?
The thing is I was able to keep going just fine. It's when everyone started laughing, I kind of had to stop.
That was impressive, honestly. You didn't bat an eye at that at all. You just-
Yeah, well,
The
I
Wendy's
mean,
killed me.
after the first time where it was just like that was just a drop in the bucket. Like
Oh my
it sounded like you were over there raking your nails on a chalkboard originally. I'm like, what the heck are you trying to do over there?
Ambience, man. Ambience.
It's like, oh, let me play with this thing of Velcro. Velcro ASMR.
I love
What were
it.
you even scratching?
Oh,
What the fuck were you scratching?
Me or him?
No,
Oh.
Brendan.
the microphone.
Yeah, he's just directly
Directly
scratching the
on it.
microphone.
I thought he was opening a bag of chips.
Hey guys, listen. I know you're really invested in this story, but I'm hungry.
I like, thought he was opening a bag of chips. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
I love it.
Oh my God. You're such a fucking dick.
I hope you weren't actually recording that.
I doubt it. I wasn't.
I honestly wish someone was recording.
I
that, 'cause
recorded
was-
after the whole Brendan thing. I started recording.
Of course you did. So you got the freaking Wendy's in it.
Killed me because I'm just like, okay. And it's like, Wendy's wasn't the first. I was like, what?
Was it actually when? I didn't even. catch
It
what
said
the
something
advertisement was.
Wendy's. The ad that you said that came up.
See, I can't actually hear what's going on.
Oh, it was Wendy's. It was like, Wendy's wasn't the first or something. I was like, what? That's when I lost it.
Oh my.
I was gone for Wendy's. one.
Honestly, I feel like you should have just recorded our conversations, but it's 7 hours that
Oh,
end the
God.
conversation.
That should be a stream. We could literally stream for 6 hours of just
Oh
talking
my
crap.
gosh. That was hilarious. I wish we went back to because it was so funny.
Brendan killed the immersion at first.
Oh,
Yeah, it was just
really?
like we were all in it. I'm reading, we're going along, just
Brendan, what the fuck were you thinking?
I was thinking, kill the immersion.
yeah, he's like, all right, listen, we're too comfortable here. She is gonna fall asleep. I need to do something now.
I love it.
Well, that
What
honestly
could I
woke me up.
possibly do to add to the immersion while breaking it at the same time?
That's
Oh,
what we
I
should
know.
do.
Stick my long fingernail in my mic and rake it.
Scary Sundays.
You're
man.
so
We should do
stupid.
it.
You're such a clown.
Love it.